So I just met this lady. I was driving around, a lot of traffic noise, over here on the southwest side of Detroit. Miss, what's your name?
Kay.
Kay. And Kay, how old are you?
24.
24. And Kay, I'll get right to the bottom line. Are you from around here?
Downriver.
Downriver. I'm from Flat Rock.
Boston.
New Boston. All right, I'm going out there after I interview you. I'm going to go run my dog at those, you know where those parks are out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take her out there and run her around.
Yeah.
How did you end up out here?
Heroin.
Heroin. And if you can talk a little louder too, that'd be
Okay.
great. And how long ago was that?
2011.
2011. How were you introduced to heroin?
I was in a bad car accident and pills started it, and then.
I hear that so often. That's what happened.
Yep.
And where did you go to get heroin?
Yeah.
To Detroit.
Yep.
And have you been addicted to it since then?
Yep.
And have you been working the streets since then?
No.
You haven't.
I've been out here for about a year.
A year. Did you have traditional employment in the past? Like
Yep.
what kind of work did you do?
Security. That was my main thing, was security.
Okay. Are you a high school graduate?
No.
No. GED?
No.
Okay. And where do you stay when you're down here?
Wherever I can.
Just like people get your room, or do you end up staying outside ever?
Sometimes.
Do you really? How much would you say your heroin addiction costs you a day?
100, 200 a day.
It's that much. And have you tried any drugs besides heroin?
Yeah.
What?
Crack.
Crack. Have you fooled around with this fentanyl?
Yeah.
And that you can buy that just as easy as you can get heroin?
Yep. Actually, fentanyl just killed my husband in February last year. He's from Flat Rock.
Oh my God, really?
He was 14 years older than me. And that's what really pushed me out here, was his death.
Wow. How long had he been on?
For a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
And fentanyl killed him.
Yep.
Was that for sure? I mean, did they do an autopsy?
Fentanyl.
Wow. And where do you just get that from? Like wherever you? I mean, it's plentiful.
I mean, they usually just sell it as heroin, but I mean, you don't really know that you're getting it, honestly.
Yeah. And doesn't that worry you? Hello.
Yeah. I mean, it does.
I wonder if this guy's gonna want to know what I'm doing. I guess not. Sometimes they ask me what I'm doing, but not very much. So, have you tried rehab in the past?
Yeah.
You have. Well, it just didn't work out?
No.
It's really easy to relapse?
Yeah, just not ready for it.
Not ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I ask people sometimes questions that they'd like me to ask you, and like, do you keep in touch with any of your family members?
They try to get a hold of me,
But you're not really interested in it?
I mean, I am, but.
Yeah, right. Just not a good time for it. Like that police officer that just went by, how do they treat you when you're out here? Are they decent?
They're all right, but most of the time they're like, you'll be dead in a week. And
That's what they tell you.
yeah.
Are they kind though? I mean, would they give you a helping hand if you needed one, or?
Probably, but they'd probably give me shit. I mean, when I first came out here, I was scared to death. I ran up to a cop and asked him for help, and he arrested me.
He arrested you?
He arrested me and called me a whore and a drug addict.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I walked up to you crying. I want help.
Right. Now here's a question too. I mean, people really care for the women out here, and really they do. I have a guy ask me, like, you had a normal life at one time. Do you have a favorite childhood memory? Something that comes to mind right away? Not really? Any good times in your life that you'd like to go back to?
Yeah.
There are. Well, I certainly wish the best of luck to you. And I mean, I know everybody tells you this, but stay safe out here. I mean, is this a safer area than like down around 4th Street? I mean,
Not really. I mean, the area I live in Noise and More, and 2 streets over from me, they just found a burnt up body this morning.
Oh, they
No,
did?
yesterday morning. Yeah.
Was it a male or female, do you
I
know?
don't know.
Jeez.
It was on the news. Channel 4 was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thank you for talking to me.